Welcome to another exciting episode with your friendly neighborhood new comic book day and FOC superheroes. That's Tacos and Comics and your boy Dollar, aka the Hump Day Heroes. Brought to you by our new YouTube channel title or name Popcorn Culture, formerly Dollars Comics and Cards. Popcorn Culture, it's spelled with a 1 instead of an L in the culture. Hope you guys like it. We do. But first, I want to go ahead and ask you guys if you can subscribe to this channel. If you like this content, live or on the rewind, give us a like. And if you want, leave us a comment or question, and we will get back to you immediately. And if you could do us one more solid, share this content. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers so we can go ahead and just flow these prizes to our community and our listeners and subscribers. But first, I want to go ahead and introduce a very special guest, a very close and good friend of mine, Seth Chadwick, aka Justice for Comics. How are you?
Hey everybody, good evening. What's going on?
What have you been up to, Seth?
Just living the life down here in South Florida.
How's the golf game?
It wasn't too good today. I actually went and played a little bit today, but I wasn't hitting the ball too great. But that's okay. I always love watching the Masters, so I sat in front of the TV all weekend and watched the Masters.
Okay,
Nice.
that's cool. How'd Tiger do?
He did really well. He made the cut for the weekend. A lot of good players didn't make the cut at all, and he did. So he was playing pretty good, but you could tell he's still got that leg is bothering him.
Yeah, that
He's
knee.
not walking real great with it. It's going to take a while still.
Yeah, I went to I don't know if I told you this or not. In 2009, I followed him at Torrey Pines when he
Oh
won
yeah,
that
cool.
Masters. I wasn't there on Sunday, but I was there on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was at Hollywood Park when he made that putt, that that iconic
Oh
putt.
yeah, that's
And
iconic.
I was in the jockey's room watching that. It was
Wow.
incredible. But also, I want to go ahead and bring to you my brother from another mother, my partner, my co-host, Tacos and Comics, aka Brian Barber.
What's up,
Say
everybody?
hello, Brian.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. Long time no talk, bud.
Yeah, it's been at least a couple hours. I'm excited. I just found out Jeff DeCal is going to be at MegaCon, so
So is it decal? Is it decal?
Oh,
What is it?
I don't know. I always say DeCal. So
Is he
Good
still
friend.
charging extra money for that "Something Is Killing the Children" cover that he did? Remember,
The
he was
print?
charging like an extra $100
For the art print or for the cover?
for the cover. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. I mean that's one of my favorite "Something Is Killing the Children" incentives. So
I have it,
Yeah.
fellas.
it is. It's a great cover.
Yeah, I'm pressing one right now for a friend named Armando. Armando, I'm almost done with the moderns, and then I'm going back into the silvers. So I will contact you in a little bit. But before we get on with the show, I do want to mention a couple things. First thing, guys, if you guys are flipping comics or you are, bartering, or what do you call that? Trading comics, and you're using the Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, use our code Hump Day Heroes on Gemini mailers. You'll get 10% off. And I believe it's a reoccurring code. If it's not a reoccurring code, then just go ahead and hit me up on IG and we'll make sure that it's taken care of. But yeah, awesome, man. Let's get on with the show.
All right. So I guess we'll get started with the FOC first, since everybody likes the.
Sorry
FOC.
about that, guys. Dad walked in.
It's a bunch of stuff on FOC tonight. These are the books that are releasing for May 4th and 11th. Batman Killing Time number 3.
I love that Cal No cover. That thing's awesome.
It's a beauty. First full appearance of the Help. This Cal New cover is probably my favorite.
That's one of the best covers I've seen him do. It's amazing.
Yeah, I love his style. It's
Oh yeah.
And then there's the 125 Greg Smallwood incentive. I mean, that would obviously be the cover if this Help character ever takes off. But I love that Kale New.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this this pick as well.
The A cover is his first cover appearance. Looks
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I mean, yeah, the A cover, it looks like his first cover, so we should talk about that too. So that would be a good one as well. And it's not bad. David Marquez, pretty good cover. Do you know anything about the character? Either of you?
There's a theory that it's a very flimsy theory, but I've heard people say that he might be Alfred.
Oh,
Wow. I've heard that maybe he's Alfred that's been put in one of those Lazarus pits, and
that would be a twist.
That would be a little weird, wouldn't it?
That would be a twist for sure. Bring Alfred back that way as a villain.
Yeah. But Tom King, he got a lot of flack. He got a lot of pressure where his Batman run. Some of it was good. I mean, I don't think all of it was bad, but a lot of people did not like him killing off Alfred. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then the wedding thing. I mean, I didn't care that I don't think they should have gotten married anyways. I think Batman's not somebody who's going to have a family.
I heard that book's like 10. Well, wait, are you talking about the original one? The one that Batman 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy said that book's like $10 or $12 now.
Yeah, it got so hyped. I mean, how many covers did they do for that thing? Anyways, it was ridiculous.
A ton, and I mean, I think I checked Comicron.
I think they did like 90,000. I think they did like 50 covers. It was something insane.
Well, yeah, and then they also had store exclusives too. So they had the regular covers, and then they had a ton of exclusives. So yeah, it was a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy. There were some beautiful covers though. I think there was a Middleton cover that I really liked. I remember there was a Joshua Middleton cover that was really cool.
His work's good, yeah. There was definitely some good covers.
Yeah,
very cool.
But Tom King is still. I mean, I think overall he's still a good writer.
Yeah,
yeah, he is.
That Batman was not that no cover is so good. Holy crap!
Batman was
lighting on it, the shading. Holy shit, it's good.
Batman was like oil and water with that guy. It just wasn't a good fit.
Well, he's still writing it, so.
All right.
Not bad. Jurassic League #1. I really know nothing about this book. I just saw it and I thought, okay, that looks.
Wait a minute. Did you say he's still writing Batman?
Yeah. Right here.
You mean no? I'm talking about Batman, the main title. This is
no, not the main title. He's not.
Oh, yeah. Killing Time. Yeah.
No. You guys know who the new writer is going to be?
Yeah, Chip Zdarsky.
Yep, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
So Jurassic League, it's kind of I guess multiverse thing where
I could have got that 1 in 25 cover, but it's just so weird, man. I don't know. It's a Simonson cover, but
yeah, it's pretty much the Justice League, but they're all different dinosaurs and.
I don't know if I can get into that.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how it'd be spec book, but it might be a fun read. A bunch of people might like it. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I actually like cover B by Juan Gideon the best. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
It is kind of weird though. Yep.
It's just it's a good time to buy DC keys right now. I mean, they're at an all-time low. But some of the new books have been really cool. I mean, they're coming out, they're pumping out first appearances. Look at the artists that are, like you were just talking about, Seth. I mean,
they definitely have great artwork on their covers. There's no doubt of that.
Except this title.
Except for this one. Yeah, I don't really like the art on this.
Hey guys, I just want to go ahead and not to interrupt my boys here, but I want to go ahead and introduce, well, he don't need an introduction. Y'all know him. It is Brian McClay from the Amazing and Podcast podcast.
What's up, brother?
Say that 5 times.
I know, right?
Look at his hair, majestically blowing in the wind.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I warn
handsome
you,
man.
I am super high right now, but I am down to talk about comics.
Awesome, Dad. If you're watching, he's just joking.
He's high on life.
High on comic books.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Next on the list, Monkey Prince #4.
Yes, love this.
You
love
like
this series,
right? Yeah.
Had no idea. I don't even remember. I mean, I think I remember. I think you were talking about it, Brian. Tacos Barber, and I think you were talking about the DC Festival and
his first appearance.
Yeah, and but I don't know. I just spaced on it, and then Brian McClay was talking about it on Simple Man's show, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I remember going back to not MySpace. What am I talking about? My Comic Shop, and going, "Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. That's like a freaking such expensive book now. At 1 in 25.
Oh yeah,
I've been buying this book ever since. Man, it's awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, is it a
Is
good
it
read?
that red cover with the gold? Is that the one that's really
It
hot?
was like an envelope, right?
Yeah, it was an envelope with a comic inside, and what else was in there? Was there something else inside of it?
Brian McClay might know. I don't own
You
it.
know, I'll be honest. I never opened them up.
I haven't opened mine. Yeah.
It was a cool idea. I love when they do gimmicks like that. I always get shit for liking whenever Dinesh does something crazy because I like those gimmicks. You know what I mean? So if they're cool, I'll rock with it. And that was a really cool one.
I'm right there with you on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Captain America's Symbol of Truth. Again, with this book, not really sure what spec, if it's spec worthy. But it's one of 2 new Captain America titles that they're coming out with. The one's going to have Sam Wilson as Captain America, and the other one with Steve Rogers as Captain America. Some great covers on it.
Scott Young cover is funny.
Yeah, I like the Scotty Young cover. The Coipel cover is pretty decent. And then the variant, we have the 125 Torrin Clark and the 150 Coipel Virgin.
They're all good, but you know what they could have done a little bit better is have all the wing in there. I want all the wing in there on all 3 of those covers, or 4 of them where they show his wings. They're cut off.
Yeah,
it's cool though.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be some first appearances.
Have we heard anything? Have we heard anything about the Guts? I mean, is there any first appearances coming? Because all that I've heard is it's just a new arc with Sam Wilson.
Yeah, they're just rebooting Captain America, and they're going to have 2 different Captain Americas now going at the same time. So we'll have to wait probably closer to release to see what's going to be in the Guts.
Yeah. Well, they typically do that anyways, right? It seems like they're always running
something. Another one of your favorite books, Dollar. Iron Fist.
Yes, awesome story. I just read
the second issue. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I just read issue 2. It was really good. I'm just getting this feeling as I'm reading. Spoiler alert, guys. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I don't think so. And if he does, then somebody's going to be Swordmaster. I mean, Swordmaster's coming back because he's searching for those shards. And the book came out last week, 2 weeks ago? So I'll go ahead and say, spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1. He found the last shard. He got the last shard back, and now he's putting it together. So, yeah. But what's the demon, the evil villain's name that Swordmaster and that sword was keeping him from being let loose? God, if Universe X was here, he would be writing. But anyways, that dude is supposed to be his rival, and he just he can be let out as of right now. So some shit's going down pretty soon. But I'll just tell you this much: Iron Fist, Lin Lee's brother, it has a lot to do with it. So stay tuned and hang on to those Iron Fist Swordmaster number 9s and number 12s.
Maybe he'll become the new Swordmaster.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Is Danny Rand in this series?
Danny Rand is still in the series. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like this Jim Chung design variant. It's an open order design variant, but
cool. That's great.
Yeah. It's a pretty good cover.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, we have Marvel Voices Identity number 1. Again, these Marvel Voices comics usually have a first appearance. The solicit did say that there will be surprises, so who knows what that means, but I guess we'll find out again closer.
Those books could be sleepers because they're not real popular. You don't see a lot of people pre-ordering those.
Yep.
So, and I do like that Ji-Hung Lee cover. It's pretty
It
nice.
is amazing. I love the lighting on it. It's just so
Yeah,
amazing.
it's nice.
Such a great cover. And we got a Stan Sakai variant, which is pretty cool.
Very cool.
Each one of these are great picks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the Sakai variant, but it's Stan Sakai, and he's doing a Marvel book. So Stan Sakai fans.
Yeah.
But that first cover is great too.
Mm-hmm. All of them are. I love that Stan Sakai though has been doing more Marvel variants. I think it's a little below Stan Sakai because he's kind of this legendary dude, and he's doing these Marvel variants for random comics. I love it. Next up, we have a Moon Knight #1 Facsimile edition that's coming out. It's on FOC tonight.
These reprints are worth money. Werewolf by Night 27 doesn't that goes for, or what 32 whatever it is.
Yeah,
it goes for like $20 on eBay pretty consistently.
Yeah, no, definitely. If you get them slabbed, people like that. Just be careful for people trying to claim them as the original, which you know is going to happen.
There's always somebody on there trying to get away with something.
Yep, definitely worth picking up a couple of these.
Yeah, the one thing that Tacos just said, be vigilant, be aware. One of the first things that you can tell is there's going to be a $3.99 or $4.99 price tag, but the one thing that really gets me on these facsimiles, especially these like older ones with the originals that have the newspaper paper stock in the guts. Ask if you're not sure and the listing is misleading. Ask the seller to show you the centerfold where the pages are. Ask to see the pages, just 2 pages. If the pages shine, it's a facsimile. If it says $3.99 or $4.99 and not 25 or 30 cents or 35, 45 cents, it's a facsimile.
If the pages are not yellow,
or you can just wait a couple weeks and watch it or read the book for free when Moon Knight episode 4 drops, because I'm sure there's going to be a QR code in it for this book.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, but that's true. But then you can't slab it though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yes, slab your TV.
Yeah.
Or buy one of these, the original. It's $100.
Yeah, it's not even that much.
Yeah, that's the thing with these facsimiles. Like, I'll buy the Werewolf by Night 27, Hulk 181, but yeah, I'm not real hot on buying. Spectacular Spider-Man #1. I could care less about.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still
just go buy the original.
Mm-hmm. You can still get this for $60, at some places.
Yeah.
You just have to find it.
Yeah, definitely.
Next up, Moon Knight #12. I'm not sure what's going on in the book, but I only picked 2 covers that I liked. This is actually a Rob Liefeld cover that I like, so I felt I had to put it on here.
Notice no feet.
Notice there's no feet.
And the face is covered. Yeah, so he can't really mess it up, right?
It's actually not a bad cover. I think it's actually not decent.
No, it's a good cover. I like it. And then the Sienkiewicz cover is amazing.
Buy all day, every day.
That's
that
right.
One right there.
Yep.
Sienkiewicz is so good.
Can't go wrong with him at all, ever. So
he's got some hit or miss covers in the Moon Knight series.
I still can't spell his last name. Every time I go to type in his name, I'm like, how the hell you spell that name again?
Yeah.
It's like one of those. It's like restaurant. I can't spell restaurant.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
It's like a mental block. I don't know why. I just can't do it.
Yeah, he's got a few that are in the first or second series. The Sienkiewicz covers that are. I'm just like, dude, is this guy drinking NyQuil or what? And then the next one
have you ever seen that Moon Knight #1 cover that he did where he's on the throne and all that? That's super rare.
Probably.
Yeah, for Moon Knight #1, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's such an expensive book now. Holy crap.
For the original series?
It's the holy grail of Moon Knight. Other than Werewolf by Night.
Besides his first appearance, it's probably one of the most expensive books.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Spider-Man 2099 Exodus #1. They're saying it's going to be the first appearance of the Winter Soldier 2099.
Yeah.
So
he's on the cover, right?
I'm assuming so. I'm guessing it's this person right here.
It's a female or is it a male?
It looks like a female in
It
this.
looks like a female to me. Yeah.
But this guy, whoever this is, the crossbones looking guy, he also has the Winter Soldier logo on his arm.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
Brian, McClay, you were going to say something?
James, I think it was James. It was James from Hive Comics made a comment on Drunken Chat where he said they should do that middle cover in a foil, and if they don't, they're missing a huge opportunity. Because and when he said that, I was like, "Holy shit, you are right. You're 100%."
Marvel won't do it though. They won't.
No,
do
they
it.
won't. But they're going to be missing an opportunity. That's for sure.
Well,
and that cover on
they
the
could
left
care
is nice
less.
too.
They could
They all are.
care less.
Well, the 2099 Alpha Exodus also had a Lashley frame cover, and it would also be a good one to do foil. But yeah, they're not going to.
They should do a foil and then have a white one.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the Ron Lim connecting variant connects to the other one from Exodus Alpha. So I guess it's all going to have the new characters eventually when it's all put together. Do I have any more? No. Spider-Punk #2 next up. So it looks like cover A this time is done by the artist who did the 150 for
Yeah,
#1.
you don't have to pay $25
or more than that. Yeah, and then get it color rubbed. So that's a good cover. I love the Misfits.
Double lock.
Yeah, and then the Anarchy shield. Pretty cool. The Junie Ba variant is pretty sweet. So is the John Tyler Christopher.
Did you guys read the first one?
Not yet.
I haven't read it yet, no.
Oh, well, here's what I will say. And this is exactly what happened to me is going to happen to you right now. I was on a show and I was talking about how great the covers were to #1. And somebody said, "Did you read it yet?" And I said, "No." So I went and read it real quick. I brought it up, started reading it.
Terrible.
The story is so bad. It made me double think the series to begin with.
Man.
Uh-oh.
It is so bad.
I better sell my Takashis. My Takashi 1 in 25.
I mean that thing's
a $150 book.
Yeah,
right now.
I knew it was going to be a hot book. I bought 2 of them.
I think it's going to be
hot.
$300 book by May. I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see.
Once people
179, buy it now, free shipping. Okay, that comes with the 1 in 25. 150 or Ben or BO. 866. One more day. Let's look at some sales. Yeah. I got 2 on the way. $50. I got.
I bet you it's $150 sales. Watch. Yep.
Boom. Boom.
Yep.
Boom. This guy got a good.
It's a great cover. I love a yellow cover anyway. I love a yellow cover.
I agree.
It's like that one. Remember that Rose Besh Wonder Woman cover that she did? Oh, yeah. I love that cover. I knew that was going to be a hot book.
Let's look at the 1 in 25 real quick. My comic shop and a few other retailers, I think even Midtown, they have it for about just below ratio.
People want the 1 in 50.
Looks like it's moving. It's actually moving. Wow.
That is a great cover too.
Yeah, it is a really good cover. And, we covered this. You could take the screen, how it goes. Okay. We covered this book last week when it dropped, both variants, and that thing was selling for barely $19-20, and the 1 in 50 was at what was it? Talk was like $89.99, right?
Yeah.
Plus
yeah.
Wow.
What did yeah, there we go. Yeah, people are complaining about the paper on that.
Yeah, it's Marvel paper.
Yep. Well, I mean, hopefully the story picks up and gets better, because if it stays like how you say it is, McClay, that's not good for the Spec at all.
No, the story is not good at all. And it takes a lot of skill and shit
to mess up. Yeah.
Yes. Spider-Punk is a home run, just based on the design alone. It's a home run on the design alone.
Yeah.
And for you to make a bad story about Spider-Punk, and especially the way they were going, when I heard they were going to do punk versions of the characters, and I saw the first image of the fucking Misfits dude, Taskmaster, I was like, I'm in.
You'd think they'd just be printing money with that. I mean, that's just the concept.
Yeah.
How do you mess that up?
Well, maybe it's like Seth said, man. They just don't care.
No.
Yeah,
I think that's why they're doing this to the community. All these messy first appearances.
Yeah.
There's no. I don't believe in coincidences to begin with, but I mean, this seems to be happening more and more. It's a cameo, and then it's a second cameo, and then there's like a debate. I think they think they're onto something, and it's working.
It's predatory. That's what it is. You're
It's cash grab
Yep.
3.0.
fucking with the speculators because they know
Yeah,
we'll buy it all.
Exactly. They laid off the late printing ratios lately. Now they're doing this.
Yeah. Well, this was on. This is a new one. The Wolverine one is finally coming out this week, but this is the What If Miles Morales was the Hulk. What do you think of this one, Rich? Or anybody?
The 1 in 25 is nice. It's a good cover. I don't know. I spec'd on that #1 issue with the Miles Morales Captain America, the design variant. I got that cheap.
Yeah.
So, it did pretty well, but it's, it's dying down. The prices are coming lower. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah. I wasn't digging the Wolverine one.
I've heard that the 5th issue I think it goes to a 5th issue, that they're going to combine all of them into one character. So you're going to have like a Hulk, Wolverine, freaking all of them.
Hulkverine, yeah.
Yeah, all of them in one character.
Captain Hulkverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know about this one. The 125 is definitely nice, but story-wise, I don't know. Do you like this one, Clay?
I think it's silly.
Yeah.
I think it's silly.
Silly Marvel.
Yeah.
And next up, Metal Society #1.
I like the Quad variant. That's cool.
Yeah. It's a new series by Image. And I knew what it's about, but I can't remember it now. I think the robots are raising humans for slave labor or something, and the humans I guess they're going to fight back or something like that. Alan Claw cover's nice. There's
there's my boy. What's up, TiVo? What's going on, brother? Thank you for making it. Really appreciate it. Dollar bill, y'all.
Nice. I like the coloring on the 1 in 5 by Mateus. Sounds good.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like the Silvestri. I don't think it's good.
It's definitely Silvestri though.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Haven't seen him too much around lately.
Who is this? Top Cow?
Yeah, it's Image Top Cow.
What's the release date on this one?
I think it's May 4th, I think.
May 4th, yeah.
Next up we have
Very cool.
Black 14. Mainly I put this one on here because of the Hulk 340 homage cover.
Yeah, but you like this title.
I love the series.
I
love the series.
Yeah.
And this 125 is beautiful. So, but
I was on Whatnot the other day, and there was some dude. He was there, like I think it was like on a Thursday, and I guess he had a sale on Sunday, and he's like, he apparently I was following him. I was watching baseball, and I was just like bored, and I went in there, and he had this short box of comics, and he goes, I'm pulling out these boxes today, tomorrow, and Saturday. I want to know when he pulled out Radiant #1 and he had the incentives and everything, pulled them out, and everybody's like, no. And I was like, hell yeah. So I don't know if that was just people don't know what it was or they just don't want it, but I don't know.
It's not a bad read. I mean, it was a great series.
I read the first 3 or 4 issues. It was decent.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then with the way they're branching it out into a whole universe, I mean, those early books might be pretty in demand one day.
Well, I have to admit, this Incredible Hulk 340 homage is a lot better than that piece of shit they put out last week. Do you see that?
Was it the Mayhew one?
Yeah.
The Mayhew one has been terrible.
You showed it on Modern Comic Mayhem when it was on FOC. Remember?
Yeah, it was garbage.
What
Yeah.
book was it?
It was
Mayhew does like and I love Mayhew. Don't get me wrong. Like I love he's when he hits, it's a knockout. But man, sometimes I feel like he just throws something up there, and he's been doing these Hulk 340 homages, and they're not good.
Yeah, I see it. Why? He's not even changing it up much. He's just modernizing it.
He's collecting a paycheck.
It was a Hulk
Exactly.
What, Rich?
It was a Hulk Grand Design.
Yeah.
Remember, is that what it's called? It's like some kind of tie-in. It was horrible.
Yeah, well, he also did one for Hulk 1, it looks like, which, yeah. All right, next up, Twig number 1. I can't wait for this series, but it is so heavily ordered, and there's so many store variants. There's probably 20 store variants. Between that and the heavy ordering, I wouldn't expect too much on this book. There are some great covers. All the main 3 covers, they have a virgin version, the 110 Kyle Strom version, the 125 Peach Momoko, and then the 150 Scotty Young version. There's also a 1/100 Scotty Young version incentive, the black and white.
That's a version?
Yeah.
Nice. Black and white. Ugh.
And then there's the I put this one up here. One of the store variants that I like. We don't usually talk about store variants, but I really love this 8-bit Bird City Comics exclusive.
Yeah, I grabbed that one. That was a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's a no-brainer.
So I bought the one. I bought a bundle. They had one through Comic Book Dealer. 1 in 100, 1 in 50, 1 in 25, 1 in 10 in the regular cover for $100 pound. So it's probably like $120 US.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal at all. It's just who knows what the demand is going to be for these incentives with how many there's going to be on the market.
The print run's too high.
Mm-hmm.
Print run's way too high.
Pretty much with this book, if you want to speculate on
the Scott.
What, Rich?
He's freezing up.
Rich needs to upgrade his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We lost him.
He is gone.
Yeah, if you're going to speculate on Twig, you definitely want to try to find one of these one per store ash cans that came out last year. But they're already selling on eBay for over $100. Well, $100, $85, $81.
But the question is, are they going to double in price? I mean, unless you get a good deal on one.
This book would definitely have to be a good book. It would have to be in demand. Otherwise, it's not going to go up anymore.
The Scotty Young color is a 1 in 50, and the sketch. I don't really like sketches anymore. I'm just sick of them. They're like homages, but it's actually really cool. It's actually really cool because it looks. I mean, even though the pencil, the
1/100,
the main is
the 1/100.
Yes, it's actually cool. I like it.
Yeah,
it's very simple too. 50 the best.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Like it a lot.
I like that. That's cool.
Yep. Next up, so 127 turned out to be a bust. It was just a cameo after all the hype for Venus de Milo. We do have the first cover on 127 and a cameo, so it's still going to be a good book to have. But it looks like the first full appearance is finally going to be in issue 128.
Is the Eastman cover on 127 the one to still get because of the cover? Yeah,
that's her first appearance. Yeah. They haven't revealed what the Eastman cover is going to look like for this one. I love the 110 on this one because it actually has Jenica on it. It seems a lot of the 110s, they just forget about Jenica. So I'm happy about this one a lot. But hopefully this is the first appearance now and not another cameo.
Did you read 127, Brian?
Yeah.
Barber?
Yeah.
Did you read 127?
Yeah. She just...
Did you see the last page cameo?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's pretty much
the
all.
Deadly New Villains?
Yeah.
Yeah, so their full appearance should be in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new squad.
And Grimm number 1. Cool new series by Boom Studios. basically, girl dies. She becomes a Reaper. Unlike all the other Reapers, she has no memory of how she died, so she's trying to figure that out. And then I guess another mystery in the book is they can't find. No one knows where the actual Grim Reaper is, so it's going to be another part of the story. But it looks great. The artwork is amazing. This Flaviano cover, cover A, and then there's a foil Flaviano cover. You got the Jenny Frison cover. Jay Lee and June Chung.
Yep.
And
There's
then
a black and white of the Jay Lee one too.
Yeah, you got the 125 Jenny Frison version, the 150 Mike Del Mundo, which is pretty cool. And then you got the 175 Jay Lee, and then the 100 Jenny Frison.
The 100 is already going for 200 now.
Yeah. You got how many?
Wow.
How many do you have coming? You got a couple?
I just got one. I just decided to go one. Yeah. The Jay Lee one's good too, though. I'm thinking about getting the Jay Lee one, maybe if I get a deal on it. But
I'm a big fan of Jay Lee. I like Jay Lee a lot.
Yeah, I like him too.
I think every cover is good except for the regular cover.
The first one, you don't like that one?
Yeah, I don't like that Flaviano.
It's
So
different.
I'm guessing this is going to be about a woman, right? Obviously. So Stephanie Phillips writes this book. So she's written like Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, what else? Some Rick and Morty. And I've actually heard some really good reviews based on her books. But let me tell you this. Every DC book that she's ever written, there's a first appearance in it.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I'm getting tired of all the variants.
Oh, look at this.
It's like every book has 10 variants to it.
Let me show this. Can you all see? Can you see that? So there's a one per store. It looks like also like Hi Nathan was saying.
By Johnson.
Johnson, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dave Johnson's got a good following. That's a good cover.
Yeah.
He changed up his signature. Looks like he changed up his signature
Down here.
Yeah.
Looks almost like a Stegman signature.
Yeah, it does look like a Stegman signature.
Yeah, that's a nice book.
That one's good, but the one per store always so hyped up, man. God, they freaking want so much money for those.
Yeah, I like that Frison though. That's a good Jenny Frison cover. All right, next up, West of Sundown #2. Just the basic cover A and a 110 Skylar Patridge cover. I like both of these. There was also a Seeley cover, and I forget the other one, but these were two of my my two favorite ones. Have you read #1 yet?
No,
I've not read it. I've got my order in, but I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet.
I received my copy, so I'll probably read it this weekend.
Yeah,
it's got a cool storyline.
Sounded pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's it for FOC.
Very cool. Great job. Nice work.
You can go through the Wednesday books if you want.
All right. So go ahead and share those slides over here. Unless they're in my, let me see if they're in my box.
Should be.
Nope.
That's so weird. I shared it with you.
Hang on, I have to hook up to Google Slides. Give me a second.
Just double check.
Got it.
Yep. Cool.
All right. No digging in with Dollar and Howie. No more of that stuff.
No, you're giving up on Howie?
No, I love it. I feel strong about my position on that spec, but I just don't. Let's just move on to the next book. I don't want to really hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
I put a post up on yesterday, this morning or last night. My debate going in on IG in the community, so canceled. So,
Jeez,
all right.
that sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's just we're processing. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go into the new comic book day picks. I apologize, my sister's here from out of town, and she is blowing me up.
Do you want me to just share the
And,
slides and you can talk about them?
Yeah, don't just go ahead. It's just taking too long. Just go ahead and go through the slides, and I'll just talk them. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it's taking long. So we have some DC books here. We caught a couple DC books late. We already knew that there was going to be first appearances or what have you, but yeah, we found a couple little cool niches, cool articles today from a few months back, and then some recent. So we'll go ahead and get into that. But the first one here, I Am Batman number 8, which is your first appearance of Man Ray, and that is in full. This is a very cool, Batman tie-in or Batman side project, so to speak. Yeah, I didn't order the 1 in 25, but there is something going on here with the Oliver Coipel. Coipel, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
And apparently the girl that is on the cover, she is being speculated heavily that she is possibly going to be the new Robin. Have you guys heard anything about that?
Does this series take place in the actual in the same universe, or is this like a Elseworlds tale?
This is the future. What was it?
Future State Batman.
I think so, isn't it?
So they're still riding with those storylines. Do you think any of these characters created in these storylines are gonna pick up, or are they just gonna be like, Sean Murphy's universe? Like, are any of these gonna catch on? That's the question.
Patrick's saying it's the mainstream DC, so maybe it's not Future State.
Well, if it's a mainstream DC, then hell yeah. If it's not like if it's some weird Elseworld tale, I don't get it. But if it's a mainstream DC, then hell yeah.
It's a side project. It's a definite side project. It is, but the important cover is the cover in the middle, and that is Tiffany Fox. You guys might know her as Batgirl. I think her first appearance was in the New 52, Future's End, I think maybe. But yeah, she's been heavily speculated. Or I'm sorry, my bad. She's being speculated as Batgirl or Robin, and her first appearance was in the New 52, Future's End #1. Yes. So there are multiple people in IG comic community. I was out tags before the show. The next Robin.
Yeah.
In the mainstream universe. So I think that's interesting. It's pretty cool to catch her on the cover. It's an open to order cover. Personally, I think cover A and the 1 in 25 are the best. But if speculation wise, I think I would probably just take cover A in the open order and just leave the 1 in 25.
Yeah, that 125 is pretty sweet.
It is sweet, but it's just not worth to me buying 25 copies unless you want to, I don't know.
If you can get it for less than half half a ratio or less, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Let's see. Here you go.
Okay, so here we have Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country #1. This is obviously a Sandman spinoff, and there are multiple covers that are some pretty awesome covers. Personally, for me, besides the Frizzen, because the Frizzen is the book of the week, obviously, but cover A and the Frizzen are my favorites. This story is centered around a character that you guys might know from Sandman. I think it's like issue 10. And let's go ahead and read this article by Hollywood Reporter that talks about this series. Now, how
many what? You're cutting out.
Sorry, my internet's really bad right now. How many covers are there total for this?
5. There's the 150 Bueno and then the Jenny Frizzen.
Okay, so the Frizzen is a 1 in 100, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and weren't you saying that it was going for about what, $250 right
Yeah,
now?
let me pull it
$300
up.
already?
Yeah, I have it right here. Well, I did have it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, earlier it looks like it sold for $400 on April 4th. $329 on April 1st. It's going down a little bit. We got $259, $269.
Oh my
and then,
God!
Yeah, last sale was $249. I'm curious to see what this best offer was that was taken. But yeah, that's pretty high for a book that hasn't even come out yet.
It's
Yeah, so let's
on that one. Big time.
I mean, it is one of the
there's
best.
a lot going in. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it is one of the best Jenny Frizzen covers I've seen in a long time. But that just seems really high.
So this is okay. First off, I don't know if you guys know this, but I think the last Sandman spinoff was that I forgot what was the title of it? Nightmare or something like that, where the first appearance with Ruin was issue 1. Seth, we ordered those copies. Remember?
Yeah. Neil Gaiman was involved in that. He was
1 in 25 and all that. We were talking about that a
couple years ago. Yeah.
Years ago. But anyways, Tiny did yes. He's basically writing this series, and what he is saying is that first of all, he's honored to write this series. He's always wanted to write this series, but basically he's saying that the entire story arc is going to be centered around Corinthian, whose first appearance was in Sandman, I believe, number 10. And there are 2 new first appearances. Now, we don't know for sure if these are going to be retcon characters, because there's already characters by the name. So the new characters are supposed to be Mr. Agony, Mr. Ecstasy. And based on these articles that I'm reading, Hollywood Reporter, Sci-Fi, this is DC. Basically, he's basically saying that, okay, the Sandman is the series that made me want to become a comic book writer, says Tynion. Growing up, I loved reading the comics about costume heroes and villains, but the stories that I kept wanting to put to paper lived in many genres, and I had convinced myself the only place you could get away with that was in prose. The first volumes of Sandman that I saw the immensity of what was possible in a comic book, and I became determined to spend my life making comics. Now, then it goes in, it's not quoting him, but it's saying the series, this is from DC Comics, straight from the source. The series also introduces 2 terrifying new characters to the Sandman universe. Mr. Agony and Mr. Ecstasy, a deadly duo of characters. A deadly duo of killers slipping along
I think Richie's got too many
Corinthians
programs
quarry,
running on his PC.
killing anyone in their
Hey, Richie,
path.
tell your
with the
sister
nightmare. And if
to
you
get
guys
off your
don't know what
Wi-Fi.
that means,
Yeah.
Corinthian is the toothy nightmare. He is the character that has the teeth for eyes. And these two characters, Mr. Agony and Ecstasy, are trying to basically kill him throughout this arc, along with killing other people and characters or what have you. So, yes, these could be two new characters, but it also could be two retcon characters via James.
That's the thing. It
Tiny
doesn't
to the
specify if it's
Sandman
new
universe.
characters or just new to the
Should
Sandman
be
universe.
under order.
You know, it's nice to have the mouth for eyes. So, you know, like when you're throwing a piece of popcorn into your mouth, you can. You're pretty much going to get it. You know, it's going to either go in your eyes or in your mouth. Right?
Yeah.
I think the Frizen cover and then the one right before the Frizen on the next panel, that 1 in 50 is awesome.
Yeah, you can see he has the teeth looking
Yeah.
through the eyes. Yeah, I just love that Frizen.
Yeah, the Frizen is. I understand exactly why that book is selling for so much.
Oh yeah,
It's gorgeous.
it is.
If they would have knocked that barcode off the bottom right, it would have been even more gorgeous.
Yeah,
Back.
I agree.
Yeah.
It would have gave it a perfect place to get an autograph.
Why not put that on the back of the book, right?
Yeah.
Why are we putting that on the front?
Yeah, it's silly.
Nothing a little Sharpie can't fix.
Yeah.
No, that's a great book. You back, Rich? Let me get him back on here. Oh, there he is.
There you go.
That's a little bit better.
Imagine
Yeah.
if they did that 1 in 100 in a metal cover, a black metal cover.
Oh wow, like one of those steel covers.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. That
Well,
would be
if you notice, every single cover has Corinthian on the cover. So that's his skull. That's him reading the paper. He's on cover A. That's him. Who's that above him? Is that Nightmare or Death or what have you? And then
That's
then-
Morbius. That's
That's Sandman.
Morbius. Yeah, Morbius, because Morbius created Corinthian. You're right. Good call. So yeah, I mean, I think this is. I honestly think this is. If I was a betting man, I don't think there's going to be that many copies out there. I honestly don't, and even for a 1 in 100. But I could be wrong because there was articles in January and February, and up to this week.
Are there any exclusives for this?
No.
Well, the
I
guy that
haven't
paid
seen it.
$400 sure hopes you're right about that.
Several store variants. There we
Yeah,
go.
Mad Respect was saying there's several.
Okay.
Let's see who they are. I wonder who they are.
Brian, I'm going to go ahead and give you the screen.
Me? I don't want the screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. You can have it. You don't
What
want
happened?
it. You don't want to do it.
What do you want to do? You want to see how?
I thought you said you wanted to see the store variants. I thought you wanted to pull them up.
Oh, I don't. I'll pull them up.
I can do it.
Let's see here.
What is this called? Sandman.
That's all right. I'll do it. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Nightmare
good.
Country exclusive. See, I mean, they have been talking about this for a long time, but
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I
I'm
haven't
sure
seen
there's
it.
a lot of people like me. I mean, I have never read a Sandman comic in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Well, yeah, there is a really nice issue 3 has an unbelievable Matina cover coming out. Wait till you see that.
Is that a store exclusive or is that?
No, it's a 1 in 25.
So there's only one store exclusive for this?
I've not seen any store exclusives on it.
Well, according to Mad Respect, he's saying several store variants.
Oh, you know what there is coming out is a golden foil Onion Club exclusive.
Yeah, that's the
shit.
tiny. Yeah.
I'm
You're
getting
right.
that one.
But that's not a store variant. I mean, that's for his subscribers, right?
Yes.
That's not really
That pays for my subscription for the year.
Is
How
it
do you-
yearly?
It's $250 a year.
Oh my god.
But 1 or 2 books. I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to get 6 books a year. I've only gotten 2 now. 2. That's it.
What is that? That is amazing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dave McKeon? Who is that?
Simmons.
Is that
That's Simmons.
wow. It
Yeah.
looks like McKeon.
TFA exclusive.
That is awesome.
I'm sure they have non-graded copies, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
How much do they want for the graded copies?
$64.99.
That's not bad. Unfortunately, it's CBCS.
Only 2 left. Yeah. Here it is.
Cover 8. Oh, okay, so they got a couple of them.
$14.99.
Yeah, that looks terrible without the. It looks good, but it doesn't look as good without the old school Sandman.
Yep. Good. Yep.
Well, here's this one. This one is $24.99.
That's worth getting for $24, I think.
That looks almost like a Sinkovich to me.
Yeah, it does.
Check could you run a Google search again and see if like Unknown or any of those other ones, because those guys are always pumping like 3,000 and 1,500. So wait, Seth, can you tell me about the goal, like how to join that club?
Why is it locking up?
Yeah, I mean, so Tinian originally ran it that every people that joined, it was only going to be open for 48 hours. This was well over a year ago. It was supposed to be only open for 48 hours. People that joined within the first 24 hours would get an exclusive signed book out of his locker. Like he had some storage unit and he was going to grab random books. So you could get a Something is Killing the Children #1, whatever. He was just going to randomly send out books and sign them.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one. It wasn't a special book. It wasn't no big deal. But it was $250 a year. You have obviously all the digital access to all of his content, but then you're supposed to get 6 hard copy exclusives per year that are only being sent out to this club. And back then it was called Founding Tier members. He changed it to Tiny Onion Club members, but he reopened it a couple times. So a lot of people that were early like me kind of got pissed off because we were like thinking, oh, there's only going to be like 500 people, maybe 1,000 people in this group. But he kept reopening it. So, it's just, it kind of pisses me off because it should be a hell of a lot more exclusive than it really is.
Here's another one.
Oh, that's a Sanctum Sanctorium exclusive.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a lot. So I take that back.
I hate TFA. I hate TFA so much.
Yeah.
Having to do all the bullshit you got to do to sign into a TFA account is annoying.
And they sometimes give discounts. They sometimes don't. You never know what they're going to do. Yeah.
Let's go back to TFA. So Seth was telling me, Justice for Comics, he was telling me that there is a gentleman that he is friends with that I know. I believe his name is Chasing Comics. And he knows this site, this TFA site, better than anybody. And let's pull it up. Supposedly every single time, according to Seth, Justice for Comics, that the incentive drops, the guy knows exactly where to go.
He told me that there's people that have a program that alert them to drops on this website. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but supposedly there's people out there that get some type of alert sent to them when anything drops, any book drops. I don't know how that's I don't know how that
at
that
TFA
is. Yeah.
There are a pain in the ass to log into, man.
But where else can you really pre-order incentive exclusives from? How many websites are there? There's Golden Apple. There's TIFA. There's who else?
DCBCS. Can you do that?
No,
DCBCS?
you can't. There's no 1 in 50s, no 1 in 25s. You can't pre-order anything through them. You can't through Midtown either. Midtown won't do incentives.
Look at this one. Oh my god, he's feeding his eyeball some steak. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
goodness.
disgusting.
Look at this, Brian.
Yeah.
That's
That's crazy.
disgusting. All right.
Well, hey, what are you gonna do? It's the variant game is not a game I would ever really recommend people get into. It's really tough. I buy a lot of 1 in 50s that are worth $15 on eBay sometimes. So it's a rough game.
Okay, what else we got on the docket, my man?
I don't know. Did you find any other exclusives for that or no?
Yeah, I found a bunch.
Okay.
So I'm guessing I take it back. I didn't know there was a bunch of store variants. I just base it off Sandman releases. There's just there's just so many.
Look at the issue 3, 1 in 25 by Matina.
I mean, there's not so many. What was that? Sorry, Seth.
Yeah, look at the 1 in 25 number 3 by Matina. Oh, it's crazy. It's a white cover too. Oh, it's really good.
My browser is not working.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Let's just move on to the next one.
It's like my computer does not like.
Yeah, your computer's kind of jacked. So let's just
streaming.
move on to the slides.
If it'll let me. Okay.
Okay, so we got the first appearance of the female Moon Knight, Mariama Spectre.
Mhm.
And then there was what is there, Infinity thing?
Yeah, and a bunch of red skulls and yeah.
So I like this book. I mean, it's I think I wish they would have took this was an opportunity they could have took the interior art and made this like a sought after book, if they put it on the cover. But unfortunately, they just changed the background from, I believe, red to
purple or whatever.
But I mean, chances are, it's gonna be a few out there. I'd grab one for the PC, see what happens. We got some news on Black Panther 5, second appearance of Tosin. I mean, is it even in a full appearance?
From what I've heard, he appears in one small, one small panel.
They like to drag this stuff out, don't they,
Yeah.
Marvel?
Talking to himself. He doesn't interact with any other characters. Nobody talks to him. No one mentions him. It's just one panel of him talking to himself, and that's it.
Oh, wow.
That was Landlubber that actually said that. I guess he saw an early copy of it. So if that's the case, this is a pretty, dead spec right here.
Yeah, definitely. I added the Boss Logic Spider-Man variant. Like you guys have heard us say it before, we're not really big into these 60th year, 50th year, these anniversary theme variants or event variants or what have you. But I thought it was cool because it's Miles, and you had the cover A, who's people are saying that took the idea from Ultimate Fallout 4. Bleeding Cool, multiple other media outlets saying that this Tosin could be the next Miles Morales. So then you have this Spider-Man variant, which are on multiple titles, and they used Miles. Boss Logic did this cover, which is not the best Boss Logic cover, as we were talking about backstage, but I thought that for a gimmick or event or theme variant, I think it's actually pretty cool and simple.
I like the Alex Ross cover. But yeah, you're right.
Definitely.
It seems Marvel's trolling us, really.
Definitely. Cash grab 2.0.
Yeah, but don't buy this hoping for a full Tosin experience. Pretty much, its appearance. It's pretty.
I think the value of my BP3s are dropping right now. I can feel it.
Yep.
They're dropping.
Yep. They need to do something with him soon.
Yeah.
Captain Carter number 2. Did you ever read number 1, Rich?
Yeah.
I have 5 animation variants. I forgot I even bought that many.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where this is going to go. I mean, it's not the Captain Carter that's in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
The Captain Carter that's in the MCU is, in my opinion, is the Avengers Forever character, Earth 14412, which is tied in. Which on Thursday, that if I'm gonna do a digging in with Dollar. We're gonna talk about that character, and she ties into that timeline. That reality ties into Gore the God Butcher and King Thor, old King Thor, and then back to Thor God of Thunder, which is some groundwork for Thor Love and Thunder. And I thought that it was really interesting how Jason Aaron in Avengers Forever 4, you know, is bringing this together. So this one is just your,
No
I don't
ratio
even know what
variance for this one,
reality
right?
this is. What is
No.
this
Nope.
reality,
Yeah,
Brian?
no
I don't
ratio variance.
Yeah, there were no incentives on this one. Nope.
Yeah, this isn't 616 either. It's like 818 or 811 or
It's
811.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a
Come
90210?
It better be. Elektra 100, the 100th appearance, I guess, of Elektra or comic of Elektra.
I almost went for the Bartel variant, but I was like, I don't know.
No, it's nice, dude. It's
nice.
so nice. I
It's
grabbed one.
I don't know. I expect the colors to pop more with her. I don't know.
I agree.
It was a little muted for me. I'm sorry.
Definitely subdued. Yeah, definitely a subdued. Yeah. It's
I like
nice.
it. It's dope.
I mean, it's not bad. It's a good cover, but
it's not as good as that.
the cheapest I could find it for was like $30, and I was on the fence with it. I was like,
Well, it's not as good as that. What is that? That where she's Daredevil.
yeah, that one I missed.
Woman Without Fear, issue 1.
Yeah,
that one
I missed. That
Standing on the building, the rooftop or whatever.
Yeah,
that's like a $200 book now, I think.
Yeah, I have that book, but I like this for a 1 in 25. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's not like I was gonna order this title. Anyway, so.
No, definitely cool cover. David Lopez cover is not bad, but
It's not
I
bad,
definitely
yeah.
like the Jen Bartel cover.
Definitely. Okay, so this is one I added late. Eternals 11. This is the David Mack 1 in 25. I didn't see anything in the solicits, but it looks like a younger version of Thanos. It says right here, Thanos.
Yeah. I think this series is leading into the Judgment event that they're doing with the X-Men and the Eternals and the Avengers. Maybe I think the Celestials are coming back or something. I don't know.
Very cool.
Should be cool though.
I like that cover. Dope.
Nice. Yeah, nice David Mack cover. He's been doing some good work lately.
Ooh, I like that cover.
Yep.
Dave John. Who's that? Who's
Stegman.
that? Stegman. Yeah,
you're right. Cover. That Stegman looks like the Johnson
doesn't
signature.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yep.
Yeah, Johnson changed his signature. That's a good one. You're right. Ghost Riders is so hard to mess up. I think if you mess up a Ghost Rider cover, you've done well.
Yeah. No, that's a great cover. And it was the first appearance of Agent Warroad, an ex-SHIELD agent, and Zeb, who I thought looked like Dog the Bounty Hunter on meth.
We'll have to see what the print run is on this. Hopefully,
I think Dog the Bounty Hunter is on meth.
Yeah, maybe it's just Dog the Bounty Hunter. But yeah,
kidding.
What did you say, Seth?
So hopefully the print run is low on this. We'll see.
Yeah,
that's what I was hoping too. That's why we had it. So.
Yeah, but that's a cool cover.
Yeah. Hoping this is also overlooked, flying under the radar. Not a lot of people talking about this. It's a dope cover. Second print, you have first Lin Lee Iron Fist, but you have May Men. And take it from somebody. Hey, Rocksteady, what's going on, man? Take it from somebody who really likes this story and is reading it. May Men is somewhat of a sidekick for him right now, kind of like an inner voice hanging out with him. He's actually living at her parents' house. So really cool. I think this could have a little bit of a long-term, you shouldn't say profit margin, so to speak.
Is that an original cover or is that a interior artwork?
It looks like interior artwork.
Yeah, it
to
is
me.
interior.
Is that May Lin or May Min on the cover?
No, that looks like Danny Rand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know why Marvel does that with interior covers?
Why is
They
that?
don't have to pay a
They don't
cover
have to pay an
artist.
artist again.
Yeah. They've already paid for it.
Yeah.
No, I mean it makes sense, but
Cheap bastards.
it just sucks.
Yeah, main man is like this is a young woman who is kind of like is acting like kind of like a little sister to him, but at the same time kind of like a big brother. And I think she has a crush on him. So
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
I will read this eventually.
Huh? It's great.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man 37.
Man, that Kale New cover, there's something about it that's really,
It's amazing.
yeah, it's freaking good.
So good.
I like
Yeah.
cover A too. I mean, that's a pretty cool cover A.
Yeah, just pick those up.
How in the hell is that Kel New freaking open to order? Why
Yeah.
didn't they make that an incentive? Thank you. Love it.
You spelled his name wrong, by the way. It's not GNU.
It's NGU, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it wrong. Yeah. I don't think there were any incentives on this one.
No, there
we're
wasn't.
not.
No.
Should we spoil it or not? No,
Well,
I won't spoil it.
how stupid is Marvel to put out as many variants of covers that they do, and then on a book like this, not make that the variant? They mess that up so often by having horrible artwork as their 1 in 10s, 1 in 20s, 25s, 1 in 50s, 1 in 100s, and then they have this as it is ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
I
agree.
don't think. I wonder. You know, I forget who said it earlier in the show. Somebody said something along the lines like they're trying to screw over speculators. I don't think they even know we exist, because if they knew we existed, they wouldn't pull shit like this.
Yeah. I mean, as much as they hate, speculators sell their comics.
Yeah.
You know?
To each other.
Yeah. And everybody else. No, I just want to know who's in charge of making those decisions of what's an incentive and what's not, and I don't know.
Because that book is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it's not an incentive cover.
Billy's not in it, I don't think, but
Billy's in it
as a baby.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's 38, right?
No. You're right. She's in it, but she's in as a baby. I'm not going to spoil it. Manny, don't spoil it, please.
We're going on to the next one. All right, here we go. Star Wars 22. The last, yeah, that Raza cover. If it wasn't for that Jenny Frizen Sandman cover, this would be my cover of the week right here, the Raza. But we also have the Chris Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th variant, which they're saying, or I guess looks like it's his last Star Wars variant of the 50th series, at least. But that Raza is amazing.
I was telling Tacos earlier today. Yeah, isn't it funny how this is the last Sprouse Lucasfilm variant here, and it's tied into the movies because the last Star Wars movies was Rey and Kylo, right, and Ben Solo. Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
And he just did all the Disney Plus shows. Yeah.
Don't sleep on number 25. Make sure you pre-order that, because there are going to be some appearances in there, first appearances. Star Wars 25.
Oh, in issue 25?
Yep.
Yeah. So it looks like Sprouse is going to 1 to 2 incentives now.
No, it's not. It's the last Lucasfilm.
Oh, the last Lucasfilm 50th of the series? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last, yes.
So he's still working. He's just not doing
still working, but it's his last Lucasfilm.
A new theme. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that Raza cover is going for double ratio, by the way.
Already?
Yep.
I think I have 2 coming. Yeah, I love it.
Very cool.
And here's this book again that was on our list last week, which was pushed back again. So it is finally coming out this week. Yeah, I like the design variant, but that's about it.
So do I.
I think I grabbed that 1 in 25. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I might just get rid of it.
Yeah. So here's this one. And then we got this one, which has also been pushed back a couple of times. David Nakayama.
Has it?
Yeah. House of 92.
Yeah, that was supposed to come out like 3 weeks ago, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what Marvel's doing, but they've been pushing a lot of books back.
That's a great cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like when I do my pre-orders through DCBS service. I see all the covers except for Marvel. 0 covers shown on any of their books.
Why?
Oh, do you pre-order new to order like 3 months in advance or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But everybody else has their covers shown, unless it's an incentive or something, or like a B cover. But most A covers always show, but not Marvel. Nope.
It's weird.
So, can you go back to that real quick? So the storyline, which I thought was interesting, I read up on it, is supposedly Jonathan Hickman is writing this, and they're gonna. It sounds like he's gonna retcon the Jim Lee '90s story arc.
Yeah, I think it takes place after the animated series, right? It's like the same characters from the animated series in the '90s, and then they're gonna have like a House of X, Powers of X type thing from that universe. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So he's basically taking that universe and that storyline, that story arc, and retconning it with his Powers of 10, House of X. Yeah. Characters. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I can't wait to read it. I'm actually really excited.
Fun. Yeah. And then this one was your pick. What'd you say about this one?
Oh, I mean, I thought, it's interesting. It's an aftershock, so chances are it's going to be not available in most places. And it's
1 in 10 is a ghost. That 1 in 10 is a ghost book already.
Jim Starlin wrote the book, created a series, and he did this cover right here, this variant here on the right. I thought that was interesting.
Which is the 110?
The one on the right side.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Jim Starlin is the 1 in 10.
Okay, cool.
There's one listing on eBay and it's an auction.
Yeah, there's not that many. I like it.
So keep an eye out for that one at your.
Yeah, if you see it at a shop, grab it because you can't online. It's gone.
Yeah,
you're not gonna find it online.
I put this one on here. This is the Something is Killing the Children Slaughter Pack 3. They're redoing all the covers with David Mack artwork. So this is issues 11 through 15 of Something is Killing the Children. And just new variant covers by David Mack. Beautiful covers. I think these retail, the 5-pack is what, $40 or something like that for all 5 comics.
Total cover buy. I don't usually buy reprints, but if you like the cover, that's the reason to get it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think this was a pretty cool idea that they've been doing this, and it's really affordable.
Yeah.
5 books for $40. You know, and you get these awesome covers.
Yep. You had a lot of info about this one. What was it?
Yeah. So the writer of A Town Called Terror, he wrote a few other books, and that you guys might have or stories you guys are probably familiar with. What is it? The first one was
October
Faction.
I think.
Yeah, and then was it Dawn of the Dead?
No,
or
30
Day of the
Days a
Dead?
Night.
30 Days,
30 Days a Night. Day of the Dead, I believe, is the other one.
He did do one of the Day of the Dead, yeah.
Oh no, he did a bunch of them. He's got a bunch, yeah. And then
that was one of the early interviews on Comic Book Women. Steve Niles.
Oh right, yeah, Steve Niles, yeah. And yeah, I caught this at the last. I caught this today. I didn't order this on FOC, and when I checked them out, unfortunately, I didn't get to see Comic Book Women. Great show, by the way. Moved to Nearing Nerdvana YouTube channel. Check them out. Subscribe to them. Awesome content.
Oh, did they move also?
Yeah, they're no longer.
I love that A cover. The artwork on that's amazing.
Yeah. So I thought that this could be a no-brainer, and I just don't think there's going to be that many around. But who knows?
Yeah.
But definitely a must-buy for me for indies.
I like that Tony Daniel cover. It reminds me of his Image comic, the 10th. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember
from
that. Yeah.
The 90s. Yeah. It's a pretty wicked cover.
That's cool.
Yeah, Vanity #1, and then the 110. Again, probably
that Schmalky is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Nice red cover.
I like the A cover better.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm talking about. The A cover is awesome. It's great.
Yep.
Who doesn't
There's
like
something about a good design.
Doesn't like a red cover? Red covers are the best. I say that all the time.
Holy shit! I didn't even realize it. That's that's the skull. I didn't even see that. Look at that.
Yeah,
In the mirror. The
yeah,
mirror.
I didn't even see that, man. I didn't even recognize it till now. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that is cool. Good call. Good eye. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's going to be a series. I think it's about Elizabeth Bathory. After she's dead, but it goes back through her life, and so it should be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely cover A's.
Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of like the 1 in 10 now that Brian brought this up. Look at her
Nice.
makeup and perfume bottles are the teeth, and
Yeah.
one head and her reflection of the eyes. That's dope.
And this also might be a
Creative.
very low print, you know.
Oh, definitely.
So if you find one of these, I would definitely pick it up.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think this
Nice
is
pick.
the last book. Yep, that was the last one. Seth, did you have any books that you that weren't on the list that you've been looking at?
Oh, for FOC?
Or New Comic Book Day, yeah.
Yeah, I think there was one. That Midnight Rose, I definitely think if I can see that in a shop, I'll grab it because I do think that's going to be a pretty low print run book. And there are a lot of Starling fans out there. I'm just looking through my list here.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but the other night I just couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning, and I just went ahead and did a whatnot sale. 1 a.m. Oh man, how fun was that?
Last night?
It was on Saturday. Or it was after the Hot 10. I postponed my sale because I only had like 7 bookmarks, and it was so I postponed it a couple days, and I couldn't sleep. And I go, man, I'm sitting here. Why don't I try to freaking, you know what I mean? Make some money and try to get this. I'm trying to get a giant size X-Men. So I'm looking at all these stacks of comics. I went on Whatnot. Oh man, I met so many cool people, first of all, that I didn't know. And it was really successful. I hooked up people with a lot of books, but it was fruitful as well. It was a lot of fun. I went 3 hours too. Longest I've ever gone.
And that Town Called Terror, there was a thank you variant. I don't know what the cover looks like though.
Well, let's look. Let's see.
I can't seem to find it.
I picked this up, Brian, this was $4.99 at the 99-cent store.
That's awesome.
I didn't know if they were any good or not, but
I do want to show off my Tinian book.
All these GI Joes. You ever seen this,
that's
Brian?
pretty. Yeah, I don't like GI Joes when they're not the regular 3 3/4 inch. I think they're stupid if they're not the old school design. But
I guess it's stupid then.
Well, I don't mean
it's only
$4.99.
$4.99.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't like anything that isn't the OG style with the rubber band in the the middle, and I mean it's cool, but it's just I'm not. I don't think it. Do those new ones that they're putting out have much secondary market value where they're like they have a new figure out? It's weird. It's
I don't know. I just know that these were MSRP was $20 and I got it for $5. That's why I picked it up. Plus, like I was telling you about the Bad Batch Star Wars minis. I like the minis. I like the mini figures. I'm into that stuff. So.
Pull up your comic again, Seth.
What was that again?
Your Something is Killing the Children. Your Tiny Onion. Show that off.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I didn't realize it was so shiny either. That's amazing.
Well, I got it in a Mylight too, which always dresses it up nicely.
Are you going to get that graded?
I'm not a big book grader. I live like 45 minutes from CGC.
Yeah, I live in Lake Mary, which is only about an hour or so from CGC.
Yeah, I'm in Tampa, so it's not hard for me to go down to CGC. It's just if I'm going to sell a book, then I would consider getting it graded. But I don't know. You have to wait a while unless you're like a premier member. You have to wait a while to get the book back.
Well, if you want to send it to me, I'll get it graded.
There's a lot of shenanigans going on with grading these days.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of shenanigans.
Yep.
Cracked an upper deck mega. I pulled this. I can't even find this on eBay. The
Is that
red
a jersey card? Jersey?
Yeah, it's a jersey
Yeah.
card, but it's the gold parallel for Romanoff for the Canadians. And then I got some young guns. I didn't get what's his name, Trevor or Cade, but I got the goalie from what's the goalie's name from Boston?
Dude, anytime I see a jersey card, I think of that Steve Whiting
It's like a $50 card.
over in Orlando. He had a Babe Ruth jersey card.
Swayman.
Wow. Oh,
And he
that's
sent it
nice.
in. He sent it in, and it was stolen. They claimed it was stolen.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No way.
PSA said it was stolen.
No way. Wow.
He only had like $200 of insurance on it too, which that card's probably a $5,000 card, easy.
Oh, more, way more. That's probably like that's at least 10 grand now.
I heard that story and I was like, yeah, that's probably why I don't send in stuff to get graded.
If they called me and said to me that, I would pull an Adam Sandler and show up at their house, like, you know what I mean? I would be so mad.
You've got to believe there's a ton of lawsuits against these grading companies right now. There's got to be.
You think so?
There's stuff. There's people getting back in newsstands that send in direct. I mean, it's outright fraud and theft.
Are you serious? I've never seen that.
I think these grading companies are going to go bankrupt. There's probably 1,000 lawsuits right now backlogged. I guarantee there is.
I wouldn't be surprised if my Ultimate Fallout 4s were swapped out because they did not have spine ticks when I sent them in.
There's so many lawsuits against them right now. Trust me. In Florida alone, I guarantee they're going to be bankrupt. Just watch. You'll see.
That's ridiculous.
You heard it here first on this channel, by the way.
Yeah.
By Justice for Comics, though.
I do say some controversial things at times.
Yep, you sure do, buddy.
I can't find anything about that Town Called Terror one per store variant. So
it must be a ghost.
Yeah.
So what do you got going on, Brian?
Which week? Brian?
McClay.
I have got Wednesday night I'm gonna do a show. Friday night I'm gonna do a show. Saturday night I'm gonna do a show. So Tuesday night gonna do a show. So
what do you got? That's Simple Man's.
Simple Man Tuesday night, and Wednesday night is over on my channel, and then Friday night's over on Stein's, and then Saturday night back over on The Amazing. So I got something actually kind of cool to show you. I started going through my Bowman product from the last couple of years, and I won't show you the good stuff. I'll show the good stuff on Wednesday night, but this is some of the stuff that I found for Bowman product. I love going through old school Bowman. I found like these are all Sam Huff first Bowmans. There's probably like 40 of them here.
Wow.
Sam Huff, Bayron Laura. These are all Bayron Laura right here. There's probably 40 of them. First Bowmans.
Are those paper and chrome?
Paper and chrome, yeah.
Wow.
And Bowman first edition and camouflage. Yeah, so here's Jaron Duran.
Oh, nice.
This is gonna trip you out. You ready for this? See that? It's all Jeremy Pena. This dude's this dude's, I mean, like,
dude, he went off the other day too.
Is an absolute, his cards are going crazy right now. He wasn't even a high draft pick. He was 102nd overall. These are all camouflage Jeremy Pena's.
Nice.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean that's the type of stuff that's why I love Bowman. You know, you go through Bowman and you find those cards that like these right here are first edition Pena's. You can see the little first edition blue.
Yeah, he's the starting shortstop, or is it Diaz? Yeah, he's
I
on my
think-
fantasy team. He
yeah,
had a great day the other day.
So here we go. Check this out. So this right here is a stack of Pena papers. Those are all the papers. Here's a stack of all the chromes.
Damn.
And then there's some mojos.
Dude, how much product did you open to get those?
So if you remember, you think this is a trip. Wait till you see all my Bobby Witts I found and my Jason Dominguez that I found.
Bring them out. Bobby Witt is starting tonight. I had him in a bunch of Draft Kings live now.
These right here are all Everson Pereira, stud Yankees prospect. These right here are all Robert Paulson.
Is he up yet or no?
I don't think he's up. This is just half of the Volpes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's why I love Bowman. I'm so excited right now. Bowman's getting ready to come out. How about this one? You know who's a stud right now that a lot of people don't realize his cards are selling for a lot?
What? Who?
This dude right here. Logan Webb. I went through my 2019 Bowman.
Mm-hmm.
These are all Logan Webb's chrome.
Oh my god.
Sorry, hold on. These are all the chrome Logan Webb first. These are all the paper Logan Webb first. And you think that's crazy? This is a stack of the Mojo.
Oh my gosh. So Seth, let me kind of like translate this to you. So these cards Bowman first, right? These prospects that get drafted and then they go into the minors, they actually have a card and it's their first card, their first Bowman card before they get into the majors, usually way before they get into the majors.
Probably what, in college or something? Yeah.
No, they're in the minor leagues.
They're usually out of high school nowadays. They're usually about 17, 18 years old in these pictures.
But already drafted.
Yes.
And here's the key. They're wearing their pro colors so that's the difference. Unlike Prism Draft that has a lot of these same guys, but they're wearing all college guys, and those aren't really sought after.
I used to collect 92 Bowman baseball cards. I had boxes of those.
Yeah, the Piazza year.
Yeah. Yep. I had those. I had. I remember having a bunch of Adrian Beltre Bowman Chromes.
Yeah,
that came out. Yeah.
Yep.
So those were the years I was collecting. Probably 92 to 97, probably in that range.
Yeah. Vladdy Senior era.
Yep.
Very cool.
That was a good time to collect. Even
you got
better
anything,
time to collect basketball.
You got anything, Tacos, you wanted to show off?
No, I haven't gotten anything. I don't think. I did get some stuff from this guy on Whatnot today. I got a Ghost Rider #1 Scotty Young cover.
Red cover.
Yeah, I got these from Dollar actually. I bought them on Whatnot from him. That's why he's laughing. I got Ghost Rider #8.
I have that ugly ass Hastings cover for you.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about, McClay? For all news.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like this.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I gave you. All right. You won that one.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's a nice copy too.
What else? I got another copy of this.
Oh
that book's hot right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Got it for 30.
I'd rather have the original.
Yeah, right.
House of Secrets.
Yeah, but that's about it. I got some more cards that I'm going to open on Thursday's show. No idea.
Are there any baseball cards of a kid named Owen Flynn?
I haven't heard anything of him.
But here's the guy I'm talking. What about the dude from Cleveland? The dude that he was 5 for 5 yesterday. He was 4
when The
4 for 5 today.
Yeah, Suchin Wen or something like that.
Yeah, his first rookie card is going to be in the Topps Finest.
He's never had a card, not a
No,
single
he's going to
card.
be in Topps Finest.
I know, but he's never had a Bowman card. Nothing.
Yeah, he's never. Yeah, I tried to look it up, but so their Topps Finest is not out yet for 2022. So people are using the stock image that already have cases coming, and they're pre-selling it right now.
For it's going to be in Bowman. Topps
Yeah, the
Finest.
guy's tearing. But it's early in baseball. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us. If you're watching this on the rewind, please give us a like, subscribe. If you enjoyed this content, really appreciate it. Go ahead and share this.
Stephen
video.
Kwan's his name. Stephen Kwan.
Oh, Stephen Kwan for the Cleveland. What are they called? Guardians.
Yeah,
Formerly
Commanders?
the Indians. Commanders. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. But thank you very much. Like I said, if you could subscribe, like this video, leave us a comment or question, good or bad, constructive criticism, we welcome. Positivity in the community, which we highly suggest, and that's what I strive for. And for me, Tacos, McClay, and Justice for Comics, we wish you farewell.
Make sure you follow these guys.